Hey, TheElastic here, back for our second episode in our Hades series. Starting with the sword, looking for keys. Just gonna get right back into it right away. So, starting with Ares.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
We'll take the attack, I guess. Getting keys immediately. Very good.
Good.
Alright, we're gonna try and get a hammer early here and see. Hammers have the ability to really shape the run, change your build by adding a new mechanic to your weapon. I don't know that any of these are going to do that for us, but that's all right. So we don't want to pick this bottom one because it makes the attack damage increase against armor, but that's just the physical hit damage. It will not increase our doom damage. This one fires a wave. We'll probably wind up taking this one. It deals 30 more damage. It's not super easy to aim. It's more of just like an incidental damage instance. And the Dash Nova just makes it so when you push your special, you like move forward, which is not super useful, especially when we don't really have a need to be spamming our special. So we'll take the Piercing Wave, which makes that laser come off the front of our sword. And here we're going to take Gemstones. So we're hoping to keep getting the Contractor working for us, upgrading our wells and our fountains.
Gemstones.
And I wanted to turn up the voice volume a little bit, just so that they're a little bit easier to hear. Alright, so there is a Chaos Gate. We're still early in the run, so we're pretty happy to take that. We haven't done that yet on this playthrough, so...
Power of Olympus.
Palms will increase our doom damage. And while there are gemstones over there, we're going to take Chaos for the first time here.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. I don't see why not. Who or what is that?
The fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really. This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello? May I ask who's calling?
The Olympians have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met, in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
So cast boons are trade-offs. First one, pretty good. I'm looking at this one. The middle one. It'll make it so that every time we kill somebody, they'll throw a bomb at us that we have to dodge, but afterwards, we gain a decent chunk of health. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
I'll have to withstand the whims of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
We could get Dionysus, or we could get health. And I'm looking at health this time, I think.
You want to die again? Back.
So there's the bombs that are being thrown from the Chaos buff. Or Chaos Cursed, I guess. We don't have the buff just yet.
More souls for Stygius.
They each have a certain number of chambers that you have to clear. Encounters, not just chambers. Things like the shop don't count.
You had it coming. You and me.
Took a big chunk of damage there.
Lady Aphrodite.
Lady
You've had a brush with
Aphrodite.
Megara the Fury, haven't you? Oh, I know a thing or two about that one. Though lately we Olympians no longer mingle with those living in the underworld. You're the only exception.
I'm the only exception. We will take the special
loss.
increase. Why not? This room's a nectar. Oh, all these numbskulls are making the Inferno Bomb
My chaos boom
chaotic.
switched to a no
But
effect.
the Chaos Boom has now switched, so now we have our health increase. You see we're at 111 max health now. Here's another key. Clearing this room would make it so that we can unlock the fists, which is ideal. Probably the next step on our path.
Phew.
Darkness for the mirror. Palms are very strong on our Doom effect, so
Heads up. Good enough to eat.
and this is the final one of this room. Would we like any of this stuff? Sure, I'll take the health. I don't remember how far we got with the sword last time.
Hey there, Meg.
Hold it, Zagreus. I sense something. Is that... Ah. You've been in contact with Chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Just because chaos is giving me the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon. Try this.
Just kind of wiggle our way to dodge that stuff right now, because we don't have a better way of handling it.
Just bring him down. Catch this. Not again.
These witches out of here. What are they doing?
Hold still.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I can't.
Can't what?
I did it.
She didn't get to finish her sentence. So rude of me to interrupt. Yeah, House Contractor is going to need to upgrade these fountains because they just don't give us any health right now.
Can wash away my boons.
Okay, so this was as far as we got with the sword last time. So there is still a diamond to get. We can beat the Bone Hydra. We are looking for keys and gems. Ooh, that's a lot of bonemen. Ooh, here's Zeus. So I'm gonna pick Zeus because I want to give Zeus a nectar so that I can get his keepsake and start forcing him at the start of runs. On specific weapons.
You're mine. Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me, and as a show of generosity to you in turn, I present this.
My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
So I got his keepsake now. Excellent. Wunderbar. Wunderbar.
My brothers Hades and Poseidon once fought bravely by my side. You know that, don't you, nephew? We prevailed against the Titans and established law upon the earth. Your father then descended to the land of death, and we've not seen much of each other since.
So what we take here doesn't matter too much. I'll take the cast, I guess,
The might of the heavens.
just to take it. We still haven't... I'm not Orpheus, so I don't... Oh well. Zagreus knows him. We'll meet him soon.
What? Singing? Here?
Come on in. Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
Alright, so we have, what, 3 boons that we can hit? I'll just take the Ambrosia Delight. Since 2 of them are already purple, they might go to Heroic.
That one's on me.
Oh wow, and we high rolled it. So both of our ones that we've been using got picked and upgraded to the heroic rarity.
See you again.
Take it easy.
It's quite nice. Alright, here's a mini boss that is not the boat.
You'll not do so.
It's not as easy for me as the boat. Oh, I'm trapped. Alright, now that the Mega Gorgon is down, as long as I don't stand in his slam. Or the fire? Goodness gracious.
Until next time, gigantic Gorgon head.
Ahoy, nephew! It's my understanding you've been blessed already by one of my other nephews, Ares. As you can see, not all of us are cut from the same cloth. And thank the fates for that.
60% more gems and darkness. Look, the title dash is very strong. We're just so shy on meta currency. Well, okay, so this is not as worth it because we have not defeated the Bone Hydra yet. So it doesn't drop darkness, it drops a diamond. So we'll go with title dash, which when you dash does that at the end. And it's a big AoE that knocks things away. And just has a very high damage output for a dash.
Spreaders.
When you combine it with some of his tier 2 boons, as we call them, which are boons that you get access to when you already have the tier 1, things like the dash or the attack, it augments it to make it stronger. This guy is afraid of me. I mean, for good reason, I suppose. Ow. You shooting me from all the way up here? I got a sniper on my hands. Regular sniper. Power up our dash a little bit more. I'm going to check all the doors. Health coins palm. And check in here. I'm going to go in the Chaos Gate. Because they're fun.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find. In the name of Hades.
Name of Hades. No way. We can get the legendary? For 4 encounters, we can't pick up our casts for 12.5 seconds. But afterwards, we gain an extra use of Death Defy. I mean, we just take that. It's not often that you get offered a legendary.
Care to provide me any insight as to just what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Charon mate?
Venture out on a limb and say that it's probably the same Bone Hydra we've fought a few times. I'm gonna purchase the Euro.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
I'm not gonna purchase this boon. I'm gonna purchase the Palm instead. Use it to power up something there.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegathon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery, who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
Phlegathon is such a good name. Phlegathon.
I will keep coming back, just like your stupid heads.
Most of our damage there is the dash. We set it so that we're doing 2 dashes, and both of the large hitbox Hydra heads are getting hit by the AoE from it. And it's really just... We are doing our attack so that the Doom is applying as well. But really, it's the dash that's doing all this damage. We just have to be careful of the slam here, so we're not in it, since we are using our dashes as attacks. We can't use them as evasion.
And clear. Should fetch me something good back home.
That was no issue, thanks to Poseidon. Thank you. 21 now. Pretty good. Up to Elysium. We've got to fight 3 encounters here, and then we get our extra death defy.
Elysium.
Go for darkness. Oh, I should not have run into the slow-moving pink missile. That is just walking into traffic and then being surprised when you're hit by a car.
Thank the gods.
Not advisable. Alright, we'll take a hammer and see if we can get something more impactful than our laser beams, which really have not done much for us. No, they're spreading out. That guy's gonna get to respawn if I don't get to him quick. Got him.
My weapon's hidden talents.
I don't really want to go with Cursed Slash here. It's gonna take away all of our health. And again,
Need all the firepower.
we were already missing that much health anyway, so... Spawn another Chaos Gate. I don't know that that's a winning move. After I cut our health by 60%, I don't know that going at a Chaos Gate is that smart. I'm gonna go... We have enough to buy a Palm or a Heal, but not extra health and not a boon. So we're gonna go for the mini-boss and try to get more keys. As our mirror is in desperate need of keys. And this mini-boss room is just armored guys, so... Not even a real mini-boss. I didn't expect to get stabbed there. But luckily, we can Curse Slash our health back, so... And I can get shot again, so that I have to get even more health back. Never-ending cycle.
Master Chaos has evolved.
Okay, so we got 2 keys for that clear, and our Death Defy is up. So now we have 3 Death Defies because of our keepsake. Mini boss. Stupid butterfly.
Need to deal with that blasted butterfly ball.
It's already dead, Zag. Don't worry.
Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterflies.
Okay, so we didn't get offered the call, which is what I would have loved the most. I guess I'll take Storm Lightning.
I feel all tingly.
Makes our cast bounce around more. Well, it has to hit things to bounce around. Me throwing it against the wall there does not demonstrate how it actually works. But like that was a pretty effective use of it, I think. Ooh. And again, Curse Slash doing work, getting us healed. Curse Slash Tidal Dash. Green Moose Guava Juice. Large fries chocolate shake. Hermes. I'll give him a nectar.
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this will help with that.
Lord Hermes, I'm in your debt.
Flame and Plume is a fun one, but not super useful in the early game, so...
You heard already from my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
See ya. We only have 1 cast, so this does actual nothing. Them dropping it doesn't matter that much. So I think we're going to take Side Hustle and just earn some extra coins on every chamber. We'll go Zeus and hope to get the call, because it deals lots of damage and is just added into the playstyle that we're already doing. Which is sitting on top of them, basically.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
So I don't want to switch out the dash, because our current dash is so strong. I'll just take the tier 2 augmented static discharge to apply Jolted into our... Okay, and here I'm going to go with Poseidon to see if we can add an effect to our dash as well. If we just keep attacking, we'll just keep healing.
In the name of Hades.
Wow, so here's a duo boon, which are generated when you have specific boons from 2 different gods. This one is Aphrodite and Poseidon. And they're more rare than other boons. and they have generally pretty powerful effects. The thing is, we're pretty deep in this run, so we're not going to see too many more Palms of Power. So even though it is the rare one, I think that taking Razor Shoals and putting damage over time on our dash is just going to be better. So I'll take the one that will enhance the run the most.
Flame wheels.
Our cast is awesome at killing flame wheels. Though our dash is also really good at killing flame wheels, so... I think we're just the natural predator of flame wheels this run. Where'd our cast go? I don't see the stone. Oh well. We'll take the free Zeus. We don't need anything specific out of the shop. So if we can get the call, it's like the best thing. There it is. We stand a real chance of beating the heroes this time.
Asterius. Theseus.
So, the Fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
Silence, you monster! I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
Oh, Theseus. Over. So Theseus is in phase 2 here. He's calling Dionysus this time. And I really gotta just keep my attacks up to keep my health up. There we go. Theseus is down. Waste air cast there, but I'm not gonna go... Okay, I am gonna go get it, because he's swinging like a fool. There we go. Hero's cleared.
That'll show them. Oh, I can't seem to open it. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Buy some darkness. And I didn't need to buy that, actually, now that I think about it, because I heal when I attack.
Never been this far. Thank you.
So now we move on to Styx. The Labyrinth.
Ground floor. Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, if this is how it has to be, there's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Let me check these boons really quick. Okay. Noted. Alright. So the way this works, there are 5 paths. First path will never have what we're looking for. The second path has about a 50% chance, just over a 50% chance to have what we're looking for. And then the odds go up increasingly with each path that you choose. My preference is to pick the mini boss rooms that have a little skull on them, just because I find clearing the bosses a little easier than clearing the multiple waves of ads. Multiple waves of enemies that spawn in. And in this area, our splash dash, title dash, it's just so incredible. Because the rooms are small, so it covers most of them, and there are lots of walls, so it pushes the enemies into the walls and creates even more damage that way.
Can't do that.
Poseidon's Dash is really just like the best one.
That's the most gigantic vermin I've ever seen.
Athena's Dash is good for playing safe, because it has the deflect, which is more invincible frames per use. But when it comes to damage, nothing is beating Poseidon's Dash.
Poisoned.
Ooh, poisoned. Got a drink from the well here.
Where are they coming from?
Our Curse Slash is really keeping us healthy. Really keeping us healthy. Boons with knockback effect deal bonus damage to bosses. That's good against bosses. For the final encounter is what I was going to say. But I'm going to pick Breaking Wave because it's so strong in these labyrinth rooms where the satyrs and the rats are coming out. You knock somebody into the wall, they create a blast damage that is going to kill others as well. I think that it's just going to be more valuable than dealing extra damage to specifically bosses. But we have enough that we can also... Well, no, I'll save up until we can buy the Hermes buff, because if I could get a third dash, that would be the most ideal. So we'll take the other mini-boss room here. Okay, so our tooth has been ranking up, and I forgot to comment on it when we got rank 2. But each time the tooth ranks up, we death defy back with more health. Which is funny, because this is more health than we even have, thanks to Cursed Slash, so... The other thing I have to remember to be doing is actually using my attack so that I gain health. I'm so used to just dashing through enemies and killing them that way. But we took some damage, and I would like to be at full health when we go into bigger encounters here. Okay. So we found it on the second one. We won the coin flip.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
We got a sack of bologna. It's a big old bologna sack that the satyrs prepped for us. They have to put it in a sack. They don't have vacuum-sealed packaging. I don't know which of these is best. Probably this one. It's just incidental damage. When things die, they kind of explode and deal 79 damage. So we'll take that one.
Time to deliver the goods.
We'll buy our Hermes boon first.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Why, hello, cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
Dash more times in a row. There we go. That's going to let us abuse Tidal Dash even more.
All right, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
Come on, that's just baloney.
I owe you one, boy.
Then again, maybe if you know what's in baloney. Alright, so here's the final encounter.
Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
What a line. We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot.
No, you're going home, not me.
Well. I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness. You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
What do you think, Father?
I think you are wasting your time.
Oh, this isn't a waste of time at all.
Darkness.
Trying to get some more attacks to heal us, but the dash is dealing so much damage that... Ooh, there's our first death defy.
No. Go home, boy.
What I'm doing for the spins here, so that I can keep attacking, is I'm timing our call. If I use the call, it gives us a frame of invincibility. So I don't have to disengage, I can keep attacking and gaining health.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you... Enough of this. Let's see you run from this. I shall not take such disrespect.
Can I hide down here? Okay, I can. Wasn't sure if that was going to be out of his line of sight or not. Ooh, ow. Ooh, I don't wanna die. Ugh.
How you go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Now answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother, why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Goodbye, Father.
All right. MVP on this. Oh, it's funny. We actually don't have an aspect on our sword at all, right? So we can remove. Let's see. Where is it? Take that one off. Put that one on. We can actually take that one off. It was not that strong, but the call was. Curse slash MVP. Having the heroic Curse of Agony. Very solid. Having epic title dash and getting 3 palms into it, as well as hitting the blue greatest reflex for extra dashes. Curse Slash kept us topped up most of the way through. Title Dash just kept applying huge amounts of damage. And then actually getting Zeus's call, just a call that we can kind of spam, gave us the invincibility frames we needed to stay on the boss to make the most value out of our Curse Slash.
Titan blood. I made it. Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nyx.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
This isn't the spot where it zooms out. Really do love the art for this game. Here we go.
That thing. That's the sun.
That's the sun.
Is this? It can't.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello. Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Mother. In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, it's... Guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that... you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're... kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. But then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can... come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
As soon as I can.
However long it takes. Can't hold on. Mother, I have to get back there.
He's finally returned. You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
Hades just gaslighting us.
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then. I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
It is. I have to speak with her.
We'll do it. That's
Rod
contractor.
of fishing. Here.
Ooh, alright. We'll get the route of fishing, because that helps us gather resources.
I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this.
Cheap blessing from Poseidon on a stick and nothing more.
The ability to switch our
The ever-shifting
keepsakes is probably the
chambers of
most
underworld
important
ought to be
thing.
a little livelier with this.
I give the orders around here.
Child, your father fell to you as once his father fell to him. Although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate. But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
I hope you're having a nice stay. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
And there she goes again.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing.
Prophecies have a way of catching up to you. Thoughts of death falling toward us. Okay.
Anything good?
Well, we could turn a Titan blood into a bunch of gemstones, and then a bunch of gemstones into a handful of keys. Somehow I don't feel like that is the most useful
I want to go lie down.
use of our resources.
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
We cleared Hades, the final fight, so we get 1,000 darkness.
I broke free after all. Sort of.
We revealed some of the codex. I don't know what specifically, so we get gemstones.
Achilles' codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
We have yet to meet 3 of the characters, so we don't get those keys yet, unfortunately. I'm trying to think who they are without just saying it. Oh no, I do know who they are. It'll happen in time. I'm going to, before, he said he wants to lie down, but before we do that, I'm going to run back here and house contract to increase the
You're
fountain
asking
chamber.
price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
That shall be of no help to you, I'm sure.
And then we'll add fountain chambers to Asphodel.
Let's go with this assignment, contractor. My father surely would.
Those fountain chambers are random. You may or may not encounter them. I'm not going to spend gems on the Plunder Lesser here. The Infernal Troves are not super valuable in my mind until you have all of them, and even then it's pretty hit or miss.
What are these shades up to now?
That said, They do offer gems and darkness and such. Okay, never mind. I'll take back what I said. We'll just buy them.
On my authority,
Whatever.
I'd like it if you did this job for me. Is that all right?
Whatever.
I cannot concentrate with you about.
Voice in the back of my head telling me to do things. Alright. So now we'll do the flashback sequence.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
This sort of sets up before we started the game.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
I love the fourth wall breaks that Zag talking to the narrator.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand? My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You're Nyx. You're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Father.
That's sort of the setup. We have 10 keys.
Nyx's mirror.
Which means we could unlock more of this, but I think I would rather unlock the fists. I am going to spend, since we got the 1,000 from clearing, I'm going to spend 500 of it on another Death Defy. And then I will spend some of it to max out the damage here.
Alright, I'm ready.
But I would rather buy the fists.
The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it.
Gotta say, you're really getting somewhere, boyo. I'm pretty impressed here. And they don't even pay me to do that. I'm just supposed to stand around.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, mate. Maybe you're right, and someday I'll get out of here. Hey, if I never come back, you won't just be stuck here forever, will you?
That's a good one. No, probably not. Wasn't anything in the old contract about that. Huh.
Skelly might be my favorite character.
Malf on the twin fists. Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws.
Those are some paws. Alright, so do we want to play Twin Fists because we unlocked it, or do we want to go with the Spear because it has the darkness buff? We'll go with the Twin Fists because it's new. It's new.
Looks interesting.
So to start the Twin Fists, I'm going to grab Zeus's keepsake.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
So the way the Pact of Punishment works, now that we've cleared, we are given this, and there are sets of conditions that we can activate that will make it harder. So enemies will hit harder, I'll heal less, shop prices will go up, more enemies, more health on enemies, enemies have more mechanics on them, the mid-bosses have more mechanics on them, you have to get rid of a boon to change biomes, enemies move faster and attack faster, traps and magma deal a lot more damage, all enemies get a shield that ignores an X amount of instances of damage, you are offered less boons, and you have a timer to clear each biome. Now, because we haven't cleared with the fist yet, we don't have any of these. We don't need to increase the heat. But as we progress, so like when we did with the sword, we've claimed all of the rewards for 0 heat. So we would have to add heat to be able to get Titan Blood, Diamond, Ambrosia, or Titan Blood on those various fights. So we'll jump in at 0, since we're still on aspected fists here, and we'll just keep trying to farm keys and gemstones and darkness and stuff.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life. Last time I felt a chill like this was on the surface. But who? Well, one way to find out. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why. But I'll aid your plight, why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance, and you soon shall grow fond of it, I think.
Demeter. Alright, I'm going to take Demeter's Dash, the Mistral Dash. Since we have the Zeus keepsake on, it will offer us a Zeus boon. There's under the keepsake there's a 1, meaning it hasn't been activated yet, so we will still see him. We've already done Chaos a bunch. And by a bunch I mean like twice. So I kind of want to just get this key.
Do not mess with me right now.
I think that's actually probably like the first time you're supposed to see Chaos, guaranteed for the story. That's why it's in that first room. But we're a little bit ahead of schedule. A little bit.
That's what you get. Feeling stronger.
Oh, there's a fishing point. I forgot that we're supposed to do fishing. I was thinking about clearing and how I need to kind of just put everything into all of these runs to get clears from this point. Wow, I wish I could see my Zeus win, please. There it is. We really want him to offer us attack. That's kind of why we took the keepsake.
has already got a frigid hold on you. Certainly not the warmest member of the clan, now is she? But do be patient with her, she's been through a lot.
So we got the attack. Don't even care that it's at common. Just having it is what's important. Gemstones here. These guys are a little hard to see. Poseidon? Not a lot we want from Poseidon since we have Demeter's Dash. But if he wanted to give us an increase on the metamaterials, that would be fine by me.
Say, word has reached me that you squared against one known as Theseus, now champion there in Elysium. He was a handful even when he lived. So much so that my honored brother Zeus, he took to calling him my son. Can you believe the nerve?
You will take the special. Why not? Why not? Ooh.
Anyone there?
Fountain Chamber. Most of our dash is going to come from our attack, so we'll put our palm into that. We don't have any coins to spend at the shop, so we'll go over here and try and get some darkness.
Here we go.
Ah, it's a survival room.
You can just walk away from here.
Think you got me, do you?
Okay, I need to be very careful of that armored lout charge, but that's about it. Everything else is... Oops, that hurts. But the numbskulls aren't going to matter much because of our Thunder Punch. Ow. Lightning Punch. Thunder Punch. "15 seconds. I just keep taking damage. It's because they have armor. It's a trial mechanic. So the enemies are armored, and you can't stagger armored enemies. So they just dash regardless, and I'm not moving enough. But we got 25 from that. I don't know that we need the coins here. We'll probably just switch rooms and hope that we don't lose more health. Oh goodness. Okay. I did get hit. Oh, there he is. There's the guy.
Your Highness. Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
I'm going to take the darkness.
A fine selection.
Felt something.
57 is a good amount.
So long for now.
Excited to have unlocked the fists. They are my favorite weapon.
Charon's shop. Should help keep me going.
On to fight Meg.
Hi, Meg.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way.
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus, but I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me. You're a waste of time.
That was a really mean thing to say.
We're not finished yet. You bastard.
You work for my dad. Weird insult. Oops. Didn't realize I phased her. Okay, okay. I don't want to take a whole. Oh, I don't. Why am I stepping in traps? What am I doing?
Not again.
We'll just finish that up quick before I have time to make any more silly mistakes.
My weapon shuddered at the touch of it. Well, Father?
No, that's just well.
Where do you think you're going?
It's not the well, Father.
You know exactly where.
Alright. I could put on the coin pouch. I could put on the lambent plume. I could put on the lucky tooth. But we already have our 2 death defies still at full.
My keepsake collection. Just what the house
The problem with putting on Cerberus is that when you take it off, it takes away the health. And if you had like 26 health, you go to 1 health. So it's kind of an all or nothing. If I put it on, it stays on. Putting on the coin purse is probably the best option here.
Should help.
Just get some more funding for our run, since we don't have any money from the mirror yet.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I go where I please.
I barge where I please.
Oh, that's what I meant. I barge where I please.
Worth it.
And this will top me off as I go from room to room. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. Hypothetically. Ideally in the best circumstances.
Made it to Asphodel.
We have 5 keys. We need 10 for the mirror, we need 8 for the rail.
Inferno bombers.
And then we'll need like 15 for the next stage of the mirror, and we really just can't get enough. So, keys, keys, keys. That's the key, I guess.
Should be useful.
That
the rod of fishing there.
playstyle right there is exactly why the fists are my favorite weapon. It's just, it's so fast. You just lay on the attack the whole time. Just Slavok. I don't have any nectar, do I? Alright, we'll go with the nectar room. I was going to go with the darkness room so that we can keep building our mirror when we do expand it, but getting keepsakes is probably just more important. That is, in fact, an infernal tree. Just like the one in the other room that we looked at. I don't know why the voice line didn't trigger on the first one. Whoa.
Nectar bottle.
Let's see what the trove is, because if it's like money, well, it's health.
How bad could it be?
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Let's do this to try and make up for my mistakes. The mistakes of the past.
Back to the lowest depths with them.
There.
See how healthy I am? And we'll take this trial, because we don't have enough money to buy anything at the shop. We would have if we didn't buy our heal.
I have to pick a side.
Did we talk about trials yet? I can't remember. Basically, you choose one, and then the other one is going to get mad at you. And you have to
have my gratitude.
Pass their trial. Frozen Touch, I guess. None of those were great.
Bold of you to throw your lot in with my relatives instead of me, given the choice there, little Hades. But don't you ever bet against this horse.
You're not a horse.
Time to win him over.
Ow. Well, it's a good thing we did that trove.
We're better than all that.
Or we would not have made it through to this. I'll take the cast. And then maybe if we see him again, we can take the one where it upgrades the slam. We can take Zeus here, because we want tier 2 boons to increase our attack.
The Mega Gorgon.
Oh my goodness. Keep getting petrified at the worst times. Well, now it's gone, so I can't get petrified anymore.
See you next time.
Okay, there we go. Static Discharge puts Jolted, so when enemies attack, they trigger the Jolted effect, which deals 85 damage to them. And because we are constantly applying lightning with our attack, it's just going to be every time they attack, they take damage. So it's really going to spike the amount of damage that we can do. Down here. Oh yeah, we're laying the hurt on them now.
What do we have here?
Still just says 5, huh? Skip those. We'll go for a hammer. Ooh, Skull Crushers. Tech has more range, is probably going to be the most useful effect there.
These are hungry to fight.
And I'm going to the shop, and hopefully there will be a heal in here. There is not a heal.
Hey, Charon, I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape. Couldn't agree more, mate.
You know, truer words. Truer words.
I can use this.
Darn. Alright, we'll increase our dash since we're doing that a lot. We'll buy this currency because why not? We will likely lose a death defy here, but hopefully just the one.
You look positively smashing.
I mean, ideally none, but I'm trying to be realistic in my expectations here. My 14 health just doesn't feel like a lot. Whoa, that was close. Oh, well.
We're not finished.
Okay, yeah, just the one. A little bit of health on this next one, but
That's what you get. Mine.
we need to switch our keepsakes anyway, because we already got... The coin pouch is just a one-time thing. You put it on, you get the money the next time you take it off, because you don't get more money. So we'll put on our tooth just to try and be safe here.
Damn it, can't get that.
Ooh. Okay. We sell our special.
There goes that one.
And now we have enough money to buy both the Death Defy Replenish and this Darkness.
Next region. Good.
Even though buying the meta currency is like not beneficial to the run, it's beneficial to us overall since we're still early. Like we haven't even unlocked all the weapons.
Everything's so green.
And therefore haven't started unlocking aspects. So like I'm gonna go for health. Max HP is just kind of low right now still.
Dead.
Especially since we're playing so close. We don't have the forgiveness of the cursed slash on this run. And we also have not seen a paw.
That's better.
So we don't have a invincibility. I'm gonna go here so that I have enough money for the mid shop when that comes around. Also, a lot of the hammers that augment the fists they add damage percent, but the damage percent does not increase our lightning damage. So because we've chosen to build this way, a lot of the hammers get less value for us than if we were playing an actual like damage. Come. Fucking Zagreus. Ow. trying not to take damage from the flame wheels, but it's so hard.
A centaur heart.
We go for the Zeus room. Basically, the key to
The mother of all soul catchers.
building to Zeus builds is just stacking Zeus boons. He doesn't really need duos. He doesn't really need anything. You just get a whole bunch of his same boons to increase the damage that his lightning effects do. We have Jolted, so next we'll look for High Voltage, which makes him bounce more. Or his Call is also, of course, good.
I'll keep my soul for now, thanks.
Purple Call, we will happily take that. We have not unlocked the list yet, so I can't show you the other boons that I would want. We have not given Aphrodite a nectar, so I think we should go in here. I was kind of saving it for Artemis, but we haven't seen Artemis, so... I guess I could also be saving it for Meg to be sure that I am furthering that relationship. It's probably smarter, since we're still beating Meg every time. Alright, I've convinced me.
You want to go? Hi, Aphrodite.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Life chambers are worth more. Yeah, both life chambers are worth more, I think. I also think we're going to pick up the healing, because we're a little low. This one's questionable, but we'll buy it anyway, because I'm a questionable kind of guy. Is this the mid shop? I think so.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we're in a good spot now. Do we need gems? We do. Alright. Because we bought Darkness twice, we will go for the gems here. Also, just because we need gems, we'll go for gems here. It's all just kind of a guess and a judgment call. Check the Infernal Trove after this.
Dead. I'll just take that.
Earn 100 coins? I don't know that we're going to need more coins. I do want more palms, because my attack is looking to get increased again. Or the call. Putting a palm into the call would be pretty good. Really what I need is to stop taking damage if we're going to make it all the way through.
Good enough to eat.
Yeah, we'll go on the attack. Alright, so this is the end of the biome. We don't have enough for the shop, because I didn't do that trove. But I don't regret it. This will be a free room with Hermes in it. And I would love more dashes, or hyper sprint, or attack speed. I won't get them. But this one is a good combo with the fact that we're trying to spam our call as much as possible. Because every time we use our call, we gain dodge chance, which is a 30% chance that we just don't take damage when we get hit. And move speed, and it's for 10 seconds. So, mitigation and speed, 10 seconds after every time we use our...
Hey everyone, I'm back.
We're well equipped to deal with you, Short One. Though I know better than to disregard your might.
Speak for yourself, Asterius. I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon and his underhanded fighting style. A style we shall easily dismantle now.
Gotta be a little more careful than that. I timed my call wrong. Why is he just like bouncing off the pillars? Slam into him, dude. The ideal here is that I'm hitting both of them. But...
I guess they're testing me.
Hey. Threw that the entirely wrong way. That's not helpful. Oh, I pulled the trigger, but it was too slow. I cannot see which direction he is facing. Alright, well, he's dead now.
You and me now.
Used the call too early, so he said not now. But alright, we got through that. We did use quite a bit of our health. We still have our Skelly.
I needed one of those.
Kinda did need one of those. Can't really sell any of this stuff. And we already used our coin keepsake. We have to keep Skelly on for the last Death Defy here, but... yeah, just can't sell anything. Maybe we'll see a well in the chambers and sticks. Because having another Death Defy would really make this fight more comfortable.
The Underworld's entryway.
Like a lot more comfortable. We have down here health, palm.
Hey, think I see a fish.
Probably unnecessary.
You're mine. I got a gap.
The vast temple of Styx and its innumerable dangers now are all that separates the Underworld Prince from the land outside, which he so desperately longs to see.
I've almost made it. All these tunnels.
Alright, I'm looking at health and coins are my go-tos. But there is a Zeus boon down here. And a Hermes boon. Both of which can be very helpful. So I'm going to start with this health chamber. This is going to take a little bit longer because we don't have Tidal Dash, but that's okay. It's okay. Just got to do our best not to get poisoned and lose all of our health. Okay. Let's push him out of the poison that he just dropped so that we don't have to worry about stepping in it as we rock back and forth on him. Oh. Okay.
It's just a tiny vermin. Oh, gods.
Oh, gods. Tiny Vermin is kind of a pain. He's really only got 3 moves. The most common one is that he just burrows underground. The second one is that he summons big friends. The third one is that he lunges at you and does a ton of damage. So... don't want to go to the poison. Ah, he took our last Death-Defy. Alright. So we made it pretty far, but our chances are also slim, unless we get really lucky with the wells here. So I'm going to go for coins to see if we can get enough to maybe buy multiple, assuming we do get lucky somehow. We might wind up running extra chambers just to kind of search for it. So without a bunch of mirror perks, I don't know that I'm going to be able to beat the final fight with so little health. It just feels like a very tall ask. Crap, and we did see it right away here. So I get this fountain chamber. That means I don't get the fountain.
Layer of the god-defiling satyrs lie the noisome contents of their profane rituals, so foul as to be indescribable.
I don't fight a mini-boss here, meaning any other chambers that I do, I have to fight waves and waves of ads.
Leave or explore more tunnels. One satyr sack for one good boy.
I think it's probably better to just spend our money.
I'll take this one.
Be thankful that the rivers to your realm have not yet frozen over, Zagreus.
We throw our cast out all the time, so this is just a full uptime damage bonus. I will try to play safe.
Again accepts the sack.
I just don't think it's worth gambling to go down other passages, because we'll inevitably wind up losing some of our health that we have. So even if we do manage to find a well, if it doesn't have the exact things in it that we're looking for, this is a more winning play to just go right in. That said, I don't have super high hopes to kill both phases.
You now know that even if you are able to surpass me, you shall ultimately perish soon enough. And yet you still persist. Utterly senseless.
I found her, Father, and I'm going to find Mother again. And again and again until I have some answers finally. She'd like some answers too, beginning with, why did you never tell her that I lived? You let her go and left her to her grief.
Silence, boy. Save all your ignorant and baseless accusations. You seem incapable of heeding my request that you not blather on about a matter you shall never understand. Then I shall save my breath for this fight.
The best.
Excuse me for a moment.
You're excused.
Got you.
You did got me.
now, Father?
You have no inkling of what you need.
I said shut up with the analysis.
Oath.
Where'd he go?
So the problem is that there is a crystal right here that's making him invulnerable. Should have gone behind him for that. Oh no, these crystals are really bad for us. They make him invincible temporarily. So I can burn him out. Just close. Oh. I thought he was shooting, but then he turned. Phase 1.
Now that we had our little warm-up, it is time that we began in earnest. We are not finished.
Father.
Out of my sight.
Oh, I couldn't get out. Back up as much as I can so when the skull explodes I can dash through it and not get caught in his attack. I didn't pull a call in time.
This result.
Well, yeah, it was still honestly not a bad
Damn you, Father.
attempt given how much health I lost to the heroes.
Let's just have a listen.
I dodged the first 5. That should count for something. Cult of Death, arrow.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos. Father. I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
You are the best, you know that, don't you, boy?
Hey, lad. You have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me your thoughts.
Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she saw to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
I will.
Be careful.
Here. I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Nice, now we can flip the mirror.
Thank you. The head chef is going to want this fish. Greetings, chef.
The ancient casks of wine hidden within the recesses
Oh,
of the
that's
House
giving,
of Lord Hades. Few have
I clicked
tasted
the
intoxicating vintage
inspect
they
point,
contain,
not the talk point.
and few are
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these.
Nice. Good pickups. Good pickups.
I've come for questionable deals. Trade you these gemstones.
Like trading gemstones for keys so that I have enough to unlock the rail. Good in question. Oh, except now I spent them so I can't do this. Questionable indeed.
The mirror's grown in power.
So I can flip this, and then I can
Done.
Stygian Soul instead of
I should go.
or Skilly.
Let's try it. Exogryph, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me.
There he is.
What is that thing?
Zeus back on.
Pal, thanks again for that nectar bottle from before. Stuff just goes right through me like you won't believe. So I hope you're not going around giving that stuff away to every bozo you know.
He's a skeleton, so it just goes right through.
What, Skelly? You worry something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here?
No, I'm worried you'll be wasting your time. If you give that stuff away, don't expect to get anything back. Well, not after the first time, anyway. Usually. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up.
Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake.
Sure.
The joy is in giving, Mr. Skelly. Alright.
Lord Zeus.
I know just how much you must want out of there, young man. And I want that as well. Good thing for you, as I get what I want around here. Ask anybody.
Oh, it didn't give us the attack. We'll take the dash, but we really wanted the attack.
Out of ammo. Not now.
Next is 10 keys for the mirror. And then 15 keys for the mirror. And I think now that we've unlocked all the weapons, we'll be able to spend our Titan blood on aspects. So we can actually get some more powers on the weapons. But all that's coming up. We gotta focus on clearing. Luckily, since we're playing Zeus, getting a whole bunch of his buffs was already on the plan, so... It just would be a lot faster if this was dealing actual damage as we shot them. Alright, I'm gonna go for the hammer, because there is a hammer on the rail that I like a lot. We'll see if we get it. Ooh. Just standing around. And we did get it. Delta Chamber is my absolute favorite on the rail here.
I can take it.
Sure, we'll give up half of our remaining health to do a
The heart of the underworld.
Chaos Gate. Right after I got the hammer that I wanted.
Practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Okay, so we can't take the first one, because we'll just have no health ever. Maybe we'll take the second one, and I'll just be very careful that I don't take damage in these next chambers. We have to kind of decide what we want here. And while boons are really cool, I think I'm going to take health since I have so little during this trial. He can attack me through that. Okay, well that's not great. See, this would work a lot better if I had the lightning, but I'm not here to complain.
Centaur strength.
A little bit of health. Only 2 more chambers, and then we get all that health back.
There's more.
There is more. The question is, where is he? Got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That one got a double uh-oh.
Should fetch me something. Let me see.
We have enough health. What are keys? Also, it helps us clear the chaos faster. The shop does not clear chaos because it's not an encounter.
Boon evolved a new effect.
Very nice. I don't know that I want Athena. I think I'm gonna... Probably should, but I'm just so worried about dying. I'd kind of rather set up my, Whoa. Set up my health early here, and then pick up some boons after that. To make sure that we have the damage to clear the bosses.
Good for the health.
We'll take Sisyphus.
Within the depths of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld, whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess.
Hey, you know, Prince Ed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed out in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Oh, something's just about always a miss back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Alright, we will take the money? We will take the darkness. We have 205, that's enough money. We'll take the darkness.
Got you covered, Prince.
Dark, all right.
That's dark, alright. And we get more money, so we made the right call. This is the end, huh? Guess we're going in here.
Kieran's shop.
Okay, we'll take an Artemis buff.
If you're quite done with shopping, Zagreus, what say we cut straight to the chase from here?
Kind of a tough call. We don't want to fill our attack slot since I really want the Zeus buff there. But filling the other ones is probably fine. We'll take cast for now.
The might of the Huntress.
And I will also buy health. Since I'm gonna have this battle with Meg is gonna be a little bit.
Oh, hi there.
Just kidding.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
You must be one of Megara's lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
She's getting mad.
This.
They're really into dodge this, aren't they? Oh, wow. I didn't realize she would keep shooting while she was in, her phase change. What's it? That was the plan all along. A lot of blades, lady. You know what they say? Don't bring spinning blades to a railgun fight.
Did Exegriff just shudder?
I think that's how the phrase goes. Same thing as last time. We're going to put the coin purse on so that we have a little extra cash.
Go with that one. Heading up. Check.
Check.
Change of scenery at least.
Now we're seeing gemstones.
Who else? Exegriff, prepare to fire. Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
So it's funny because it offered Artemis's attack and Zeus's special, and we would have loved Zeus's attack and Artemis's special. But whatever. You know, we're just cruising.
Right there.
Hammer makes it so I never have to reload, so I can just keep bouncing around like this. Carefree. Fishing. Gotta remember to actually do the fishing. Oh, didn't do it. So kind. Okay, now he doesn't have armor, so I can stagger him while I shoot him. Oh! Ouch! we fish.
Let's fish.
Let's fish.
Fish.
Got him.
A Slavug.
I love how intense he was. Let's fish.
Spreaders.
More of them? Blood and darkness.
You know, cuz my pop
More
never
dashes.
gets lightning, but
More dashes. Nice. What are the doors? Those are good doors, actually. I probably won't take the Chaos Gate, because I want... This is going to go away so fast, I'm going to get, like, too dark. So it's not worth the health. Go in here and take Aphrodite.
The Witch's Circle.
If I can kind of trap in a corner here, I can shoot away all of the orbs before they get to me. But this is going to take... Oh, nope. That's not good. It's going to take quite a while since I still don't have an attack buff, and all I'm doing is attacking. Goodness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guess it's not a race.
Witchcraft.
Lord Zeus has made acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget that he's your uncle. His favor's well worth having, I assure you.
Nice. We can put this on our special. That is a percentage shot on the special. Here's another nectar. We have 3 gods in our pool right now. Once we see the 4th one, once we get a 4th one, not counting Hermes, or Chaos, and we'll start to see repeats much more often, so we can finally get our Zeus plan into motion. Unless I just get beat to death by these things. Holy cow. I think having armor is obnoxious. Jumps farther than I can shoot.
Who doesn't love this stuff?
Wow, that was a lot of health. I guess we go gemstones. Until we have more keys. Just bouncing around. There's a door over here. There is a Zeus boon. I'll even skip the shop for it. Oh, this is the end of the biome. Well,
Olympus, I accept this message.
at least we got our attack, finally.
Bone Hydra, you look different.
Again. Oops, I'll let that one actually hatch. That special too far. I'm trying to hit both of them, but what can you do? Oop.
Oh, that's not good. I do not appreciate that.
Not the best manners to drop a head crusher on your bestest friend in the whole world. Wonder world. Oh, went the wrong way. There we go.
Good, no more heads.
There we go. Now we're cruising.
Beats dying.
Put that back on.
To the top.
To the top.
And check. Let's slay some heroes then.
This will be our fourth god, so that we can start seeing
Out of my way.
more Zeus spoons. Start getting those good tier 2s.
Why, you are wielding Exegryph, the Rail of Adamant. A most fascinating device. Imagine the new face of war should its secrets someday be revealed and spread to mortal kind.
Mortals with guns? Sounds off. I'll take this one. Because typically when we lose Death Defy, it's in a boss fight. And we would like to deal more damage to the bosses. It's so nice of them to group up for me.
name of Hades.
Attack is faster. Let's go. Don't think I need any of those. Here we go. This is what we need, though.
Is clinging to a memory what keeps the soul from fading? Why then, would that I could simply leave that glimmer of my past behind, for there is nothing for me here.
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer, there to honor them in life as well as death.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
Well, go on, stranger. Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir? I'm Zagreus.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger. You shouldn't be here. May the fates favor your journey. But just in case they don't, here, why don't you take this?
I will take the Hydrolite Gold, which heals me as I enter the next 5 chambers. We will enter this shop, so we will be at full health when... Alright, so it's showing us Ares. I think I'm going to take this palm and not hit our attack, which stinks. We'll put it in the dash instead. And then we'll take this mini-boss fight for an Artemis Spoon. It's always this stupid ball. I swear there's another mini-boss, we just haven't gotten it. You didn't kill it. Trying to get these guys with the bounce lightning and keep damage on the ball, so I don't have to fight a million ads at the end.
Butterflies better stay away.
I don't have her
from the
keepsake
others.
yet.
I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Well, look at you with Exegriff, the Rail of Adamant. Seems much too noisy complicated as a hunting weapon when you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
Alright, we will take Support Fire. Every time I attack, it's going to throw a Seeking Arrow that'll deal 10 additional damage to my... Alright, 125 is much too low. We got to get our life total up. I didn't realize we had not been taking... Oh no, we have been taking them. I just start with so little. But this is starting to get very chaotic as we're firing lightning bolts and arrows, and hopefully in the near future we'll be able to fire even more. We'll have to see what it offers us. Oh, there it is. And we never have to stop because it's in a 3-round burst. So really what we're doing is just kind of keeping our hand on the attack button and then dashing around to keep it moving. As well as drop our additional lightning bolts that are our dash up. Oh, what just hit me? Didn't see. Keys into keys. Oops. Getting stabbed. It's not part of the plan. The lightning bolts are bouncing, and the arrows are seeking, and Zagreus is also bouncing. Right, into the shop. That hydrolite healing was very nice.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
Alright, if we take this and buy the health, we get even more. Oh, that was not health. That is a palm.
Delicious.
I feel silly right now. Alright, apply this. Why not? Why not? Here we go. Gotta fight the heroes now.
These two.
So, Hellspawn, you seek to break through to the surface of the world, but you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
For the equivalent of it here.
You leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceiving stain upon the earth. Asterius and I are brothers here in death, as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours.
So, I want to sit back just a little bit from Theseus so that I don't take cleave, but I can get him from behind. It may be easier to just deal with Asterius, though. I didn't think he could see me there. So I'm not sure where Theseus is part of the problem. Oh, it's a mistake. Ow. Asterius is down. Oh, I don't have Jolted, that's right. So I don't deal damage when he attacks me. You were saying?
Can't help myself.
Alright, we're pretty low, but we have more resources than last time we were this far. And that will help us heal up some.
I'm out of here.
Hopefully there's a Zeus chamber up here that we can take. Maybe a Zeus in the shop would be good. We would like to get at least one more Zeus buff, because we really want to get jolted on our attack.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
No Zeus in the shop. There is Zeus up here, though. Start with the palm. Okay. Gotta fight the bomb guy. Whoa, that's terrifying. Oh, I can't get out. Oh no, not the poison. Come on. This is getting ridiculous.
What even are those things?
Okay, we can put it on our attack.
Got to keep searching.
We're gonna go for Zeus here.
Try this way.
And just hope that we don't have to fight enemies at the end. Also hope that I don't take any more damage, because I am very hurt right now. Keep throwing out my cast, and it's not... It's like hitting a wall or something. Which is not ideal. Hey, fellas. Snake fellas. Oh no! Another death defy. Okay, well we don't have to fight enemies at the end of this. We can put Jolted on our attack. I do have enough to buy the health out of the shop down here, which should be doubled from our Aphrodite boon. So we have 162 to work with, plus Skelly's gives us 100 when we come back.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
Our damage is not super high, because all of our boons were common. We didn't get that many Zeus. But we'll see what we can do.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
You know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time. Darkness.
It takes kind of a lot of shots for me to kill the skulls, so I have to be careful that I catch them early or just dodge.
Darkness.
Oh, don't get hit by them. Oh, don't get hit by that after getting hit by them.
Awaken wretches.
Okay, here's the first round of ads.
Where you were slain.
I'll send your wretches back where they belong.
Oh, ran out of dashes. Killing that thing feels like too much work, but maybe.
Darkness.
Okay, I guess we want to attack that and not him. Feels wrong, but he was closer. That hit me? Goodness gracious. I mean, blood and darkness.
Go home.
Oh, we also don't have a ball. That's silly goose behavior. Dash into this, dash into this. And my cast at him. While he's not here, we can fight this. Whoa! He jumped right on top of us. Play on the right side here because that left side skull is going to explode. Oh, we can't phase him before the skull changes. Alright, 70 health, we'll see. This phase is actually harder.
Contempt for your own father. But we
Yeah,
are not
no, it's
finished
not.
here yet.
That's a lie. This phase is easier because you don't have to deal with the ads. It's these pots that are really annoying. I don't want to burn.
You brought this on yourself.
Oh, whoa! No!
How disappointing
Crap.
and predictable an outcome.
So close on that. Crap.
Got me again, damn it.
I thought we were going to get it. Alright, let's run through the house just real quick here. Talk to everybody.
Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean? I've never seen anything like this.
Don't want to talk about it. Appreciate your patience. No sign of Cerberus or father. Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result. The head chef always wants fish.
You're serious? You're really giving that to me? I mean, I'll take it off your hands if that is really what you want.
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that. Electo's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see.
Let's turn in your fish.
Freshly caught, just for you, chef. All right, then.
Let's take a look here.
What's in stock?
We really don't have resources to be trading here.
This isn't around.
Oh, I do see.
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Aw.
Thanks.
What do we do here?
What do you know? This came true.
Yay. Lots of challenges there. Go ahead and buy the house contractor real
Cerberus must
quick.
still be up there. Let's make it happen. I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there. House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
We don't have enough keys to upgrade the mirror.
Night, give me strength.
But we'll get them in this next run.
Okay.
Which looks like it'll be a fist run. But that will be for next time, as we're going to call this the end of episode 2. We did get one clear, our first clear, and then we had a couple of close attempts. The more that we start to unlock stuff, the faster this is all going to roll. So we'll snowball our way through. Hopefully I'll catch you back on episode 3, and we'll see what we can do then. Bye for now.